Hold on, no. Before we do this, because this is kind of the inaugural holy shit emergency BDE thing.
Yeah.
I want like some cool music. Dun, 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 dun.
I was thinking more of like a presidential State of the Union address.
Solemn
music. Yeah, maybe Jacob can throw that in. But real quick, we had some news drop with the Pioneer and Exxon acquisition.
FTC approval, which had been a really big deal, and it shouldn't be a big deal because buying oil and gas reserves, the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, reviews mergers so that there can't be collaboration.
We're not recording on cameras.
Don't take the top of my head off. You need to give me a little more room above my head. There you go. Thanks.
All right. We got our cameras turned on now, so now we can continue talking about this. So go ahead.
No, so the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, is in effect was set up so that you don't have monopolies, right? You can't go buy everyone. They look at what percent of market share the two companies will have and all that. Total bullshit when it comes to the world of oil, right? I mean, the United States produces, let's call it 12% of the world's oil.
Yeah.
And so you're telling me that if Exxon and Pioneer buy each other, that's going to be able to influence global oil price.
It's not material.
So it's bullshit that the FTC is even looking at this. What they did, and they were taking a ton of amount of time. Used to, this was kind of like 15-day stuff, check the box.
Yeah.
Because of that, all of the big Permian mergers have had amazing scrutiny from the FTC under the Biden administration.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and say it. It's environmentally driven type stuff.
But it's not just oil and gas. Like tech industry, Silicon Valley hates the head of the FTC, Lena Khan is her name. And people are bashing her all the time on Twitter because she hates mergers and acquisitions across the board. It's not just oil and gas. And so this has been a big thing on tech Twitter is what's the point of building a tech startup if you have no liquidity? Like
Google can't buy you.
You can't get
Microsoft
acquired.
can't buy you.
And so FTC's making no friends on either side or industry.
Okay, you've taken away the martyrism that we in energy normally feel against the Biden.
Did I just take your legs out from under you?
No, but so the FTC came and approved the Pioneer Exxon merger so it can go through with one provision. They said Scott Sheffield cannot be on the board of Exxon because he's been possibly colluding with OPEC to set gasoline prices.
Yeah. And, I think it was Javier that posted this on Twitter, but he's like, this is ridiculous. What they're talking about is when Scott Sheffield was talking with operators and negative oil prices in 2020 and getting everyone on the same page of like, hey, what are we going to do here? And even Joe Biden had made comments that, hey, drilling has to stop now. And so it wasn't price collusion. It wasn't working to fix prices. It was, oh shit, we're all about to lose our companies and the industry is about to collapse. And so, yeah, like why would you not be talking to other companies?
This is petty ass bullshit. Is what it is. And I need to give this disclaimer. Brian Sheffield's a friend of mine. I like Brian. Kim, who's Scott's wife, coolest person on the planet. Love Kim to death. She's great. So friends and all that. Without that, I would still be sitting there saying this is bullshit. Energy Cynic actually tweeted out.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, he's anti-Sheffield.
Yeah.
And he's like, there's a lot of things to trash the Sheffields about. Potentially the merger with Pioneer and Parsley, all that. But he said, even this is ridiculous.
He said, agree. A lot of the Sheffields can be criticized for parentheses, son and done, but this ain't it. We have idiots at the FTC. So
what one other thing, and I'm going to try to be somewhat coy because I don't know that this is public information I should be sharing. But I'll go ahead and say it. One of the other mergers going through some stuff. I mean, one of the companies was talking, this is an extra $1 million to just comply with the information requests from the FTC.
Yeah.
I mean, $1 million extra than what they had budgeted.
Yeah.
For all the information they're asking for.
And I think Diamondback and Endeavor are going through the same thing. The same process right now. Going to have the same scrutiny.
You got
and so, but I saw something about Diamondback and the FTC, so I anticipate that they'll go through that same scrutiny. And you got two large operators merging in the Permian. There's going to be price collusion and things of this nature. And to your point, it's like it doesn't if OPEC can't control the market with all the production they have, why do you think that Permian operators are going to?
Or I'd actually put it the other way: OPEC can control the market today by taking oil off, as we've seen over the last 6 months. And so, what does this have to do?